Okay, we're going to switch over and talk about music. Well, I mean, this is just kind of like flowing right together here because we're now talking about Saratoga Voices. Tell me about your group. It looked like you have a pretty big group.
Yes, so we, first of all, thank you for having me
I saw the
on
picture and it's like, really, they have that many people?
Yes, we do. When we did the Mozart Requiem last spring, which was right here in Proctor's, I believe we had right around 85 singers. And that was a really large group.
Amazing.
And in fact, we were joined by the singers from SUNY Albany Chamber Singers, and so we were over 100 on the stage of Proctor. So that was pretty exciting.
Wasn't that exciting?
Yeah.
You must have been so excited. You're the artistic director, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So you must have been so excited to have that many voices coming at you, and it's almost like, you know, being in some of these big places, like these tabernacles or something.
It's very exciting, and I have to say it has a divine kind of quality about it, and that's part of what I love about directing choirs, is a feeling of the collective energy and passion and enthusiasm of all these people in the community who are giving their free time and energy to be a part of this project.
You know, just to kind of promote good things that are happening.
Exactly.
Are you having, now I know through the pandemic a lot of things kind of fell apart. Did you have that falling apart and then rebuilding, or are you just like going gung-ho?
Well, I would say both and. We're going gung-ho. I was not the director at the time of the pandemic. I just came in last fall. Right, but
there's a history there,
There's certainly a history there, but I'm very happy to say that our numbers are continuing to grow, and particularly we've had a good number of new singers sign up this fall, so I'm excited for
now, when you're looking for singers, and I don't know if you're looking, but if you're looking, do they audition? Tell me a little bit about the inner workings.
Yes, so we have what's called vocal placement interviews, which is basically an opportunity for singers to meet with me as the artistic director so I can hear their voice, get a sense of their range, their vocal qualities, and their ability to read music. But we encourage everyone from the community, if you like to sing, to come out and audition.
So reading music is important.
Reading music is definitely important, yes.
Okay, well, that lets me out. Anyway, so tell me about your event, because we're here to talk about that and get people to go. And it's going to be at the Saratoga High School, is it?
Yep, Saratoga High School.
How are the acoustics there?
Yeah. Oh, it's just beautiful. And they're just in the process of finishing renovations on the hall.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a Broadway-style theater. It's big. I think it's over 1,000 seats. Gorgeous piano.
Really? Their high school has over 1,000?
It's a really beautiful auditorium.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure on the capacity.
Well, I'm going to go up there and start counting.
Yeah, right. But it's a nice large theater. So everyone can come. Everyone in town should come out for the concert.
And what is your concert? Tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, so it's Sunday,
is it
October
a
27th.
No.
Nope, not a requiem this time.
Okay, good.
We're going in the exact opposite direction. The performance is called Feel the Spirit. It's celebrating the work of Margaret Bonds and the gospel and spiritual tradition of African-American music in this country. Margaret Bonds was an incredible composer.
I'm not familiar with that name.
Yeah, she was at her height in the 1950s and 60s. New York and Chicago-based composer, African-American female composer, in the vein of Florence Price and others of her generation. And well, let me tell you a bit about the centerpiece of the program. It's called the Credo, and it's really her great choral masterpiece. This piece was written in the 1960s, and the text is by W.E.B. Du Bois, the great civil rights pioneer. Du Bois,
Yeah, I know.
Tomato, right? Who, interestingly, was actually born and raised in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, so there's some local history there as well. Anyway, he wrote this text that was his credo in the vein of the Catholic credo, but it's actually a civil rights testimony. So the statements are things such as, I believe in God, I believe in the Negro race, I believe in the devil and his angels, I believe in the Prince of Peace, and each one goes on to describe the challenges and the struggles of African Americans in this country and the ultimate divine revelation that
that's
will
interesting,
lead them.
Very interesting, yeah. So how long was this performance? It sounds like this is going to be a big deal.
Well, so the credo goes about half an hour.
Okay.
So that's the second half of the concert. And then the first half is a collection of gospel and spiritual numbers. And in my research for this program, I was amazed to find just how many incredible arrangers of this traditional African American music there are out there. So I found, I believe it's 6 arrangements of different gospel tunes, everything from Deep River, There Is a Balm in Gilead. We
Oh
have
my God, the old
the old
classics,
standards.
yeah.
But then we have some original pieces too. Rosephanie Powell is featured. She's an incredible living African-American female composer who does a lot of work with collegiate ensembles. She has a whole catalog of pieces that are very inspired by that tradition, but actually fully original compositions.
This sounds like an amazing concert.
It's going to be a good
It's going to
time.
be amazing. And we didn't talk about the date. And I know we did put it up there, but tell me a little bit about it.
So Sunday, October 27th at 3 o'clock
Okay.
at the Saratoga Springs High School.
Okay.
And you can find all the information on our website, which is saratogavoices.org. We also have a Saratoga Voices Facebook page. And on the website, since we talked about joining, you can also find all the information about how to do
How
that.
to do that. Now, if you were looking for vocalists, I guess I should call them vocalists, not singers, but vocalists. Are you looking for sopranos, tenors, bass? Is there a specialty that you're looking for, or is there just come and join us?
So the basic answer is come and join us, and we're always happy to. I'm always happy to hear new singers and see what your abilities are.
Okay.
However, we are certainly always looking specifically for basses and tenors.
That's what I was going to
Yes,
say, because
indeed.
the males are usually weak.
Yes,
I mean,
indeed.
Yeah.
So basses and tenors out there, please come and join us.
Good. So we got that out anyway. Is there a charge for this concert?
Yes, I believe it's $35
Okay.
general admission, and then we have a discount for seniors and students and
good.
youth.
Okay, so it's not a free concert, but you got to buy your music and you got to buy all the rest that goes with it. I mean, people don't realize that if you rent a space, and there's a lot of costs that go into that as well.
Oh yes, indeed. And on that note, we have Karen Becker, our amazing accompanist, not just accompanying the chorus, but also playing some solo pieces, and then also playing some songs with our featured soloists.
I was just going to ask
Yep.
you, do you have soloists?
Yeah, so we have Christopher Price, who's local. He is a music teacher in Troy, and also is an amazing baritone who sings with me at Albany Pro Musica, where I also
Oh, you also do it.
I also
Musica,
work, and he's incredible. So he will be singing with us. And also we have Haley Whitney, who's an incredible soprano that I worked with at Opera Saratoga last summer.
Oh, you
or 2
worked with
summers
Opera
ago.
Saratoga.
Yep.
That's an amazing group, isn't it?
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
wonderful.
Yes, I was
yeah.
an assistant conductor with them.
Yeah.
And Haley Whitney hails from New Orleans, so she'll actually be coming out from New Orleans to join us for this
Good.
concert.
Oh, this is going to be an exciting night, and you should be so proud of yourself for getting all this together and getting a packed house. Fill all those 1,000 seats, maybe.
We'll see.
Try
I
it.
hope
Try
so.
it. It's been a pleasure to
Yeah.
meet you, and I'm so glad this is your maiden voyage, so to speak, on the show. Please don't be a stranger and come back again and kind of maybe bring a vocalist with you next time.
I hope so.
You never know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Ann.
much, Noah,
No,
for
no.
being here. It's been a pleasure to meet you.